We are going, but no idea about come back.
Are you ready to go with me?
The Forbidden House. They called it the House of Alien Daughters. A mansion made of glass and starlight, standing alone in the violet sands of planet Nerea. Every traveler knew the story. Whoever entered that house never returned. For decades, the Galactic Council sealed the area, calling it unstable terrain. But the whispers never stopped. Of lights seen moving in the windows, of voices calling at night, and of shadows that looked almost human. Then came the mission. 2 humans were chosen. Captain Aaron Blake, a former space soldier, and Dr. Lena Voss, a xenobiologist known for her unshakable logic. Their orders: investigate, record, return alive if possible. The 2 stood at the edge of the valley. Their ship, Artemis 9, hovered silently behind them. Lena adjusted her breathing mask. Sensors show an active energy field. There's life inside. Aaron checked his wrist scanner. And no human tech could make readings like this. They looked ahead. The mansion shimmered, tall, crystalline walls glinting under 2 suns. The air hummed softly, like the vibration of an unseen heart. Aaron took a slow breath. Ready. Lena smiled faintly. Define ready. Together they stepped forward. Part 2: The Gate of Voices. As they approached the gates, the air shifted. The crystals pulsed with faint blue light. Lena whispered, "It's responding to us." Then the gates opened, silently, smoothly, as if they had been waiting for them. Inside, the house was a living labyrinth. Walls that rippled like water, floors that glowed beneath their feet, and faint whispers echoing from unseen corners. Aaron gripped his plasma rifle tightly. "Feels like we just stepped inside a dream. Or a memory," Lena murmured. The whispering grew louder, melodic, feminine, ancient. Then from the shadows they appeared. 5 alien girls. Tall, elegant, luminous. Their eyes shimmered like nebulae, and their hair floated as if in invisible water. They looked human, but their presence made the air vibrate. The one in front stepped forward. Her voice was music and sorrow. "You should not have come, travelers. This place remembers pain." Lena bowed slightly. "We come in peace. We're explorers." The alien tilted her head. "Explorers, like the first ones who came with fire." Aaron frowned. "We're not soldiers." The alien's eyes softened. "Then you may live long enough to see what they destroyed." Part 3: The Daughters of the House. They were led to a grand hall filled with glowing water and floating orbs of light. Strange flowers bloomed from the ceiling, whispering in unknown tongues. The leader introduced herself as Soraya, and the others as her sisters, Mirel, Aya, they, and Cora. Lena asked gently, "Is this your home?" Soraya's eyes dimmed. "This is our mother." Aaron blinked. "You mean the house?" Soraya nodded. "Our mother was a sentient being, an architect of life. When your kind first found this planet, they attacked her, fearing her power. In her final breath, she built this house from her body, to protect us, her daughters." Lena whispered, "That's why it feels alive." Soraya's voice quivered. "She feels every footstep, every breath. She knows when strangers walk her halls. That is why no one ever leaves." Aaron clenched his jaw. "You mean she kills them?" Soraya looked away. "She consumes their essence. To survive, she must feed on energy, on life." Lena's heart ached. "You're trapped inside her." "Yes," Soraya said, "bound by her sorrow." Part 4: Nightfall in the Living House. They were offered a place to rest. At night, the house came alive. Walls shifting, faint songs echoing through the corridors. Lena lay awake, studying the moving patterns above. "Aaron," she whispered, "do you realize what this means? This house is a living organism, a fusion of biology and architecture. It's not evil. It's grieving." Aaron turned to her. "Grieving?" "Yes. Imagine a mother who lost everything, including her children's freedom. Every time someone enters, she thinks they're here to destroy her again. Aaron sighed. Then we need to make her understand. Before Lena could answer, the door opened silently. Soraya stood there, eyes shimmering. She already knows, Soraya said softly. She's listening. Part 5: The Memory of War. Soraya led them to a lower chamber, dark and vast. There, floating in the air, were fragments of memory, scenes of the past. Human ships firing upon glowing towers, alien screams, fire falling from the skies. Aaron's face hardened. We did this. Soraya nodded. Your kind feared what it did not understand. Lena touched a floating crystal. It showed a massive being of light, the mother, raising her hands to shield her daughters from the explosions. She was trying to protect, Lena whispered. And for that, Soraya said, she became the monster your people feared. Aaron looked around. Then there must be a way to end this, to free her and you. Soraya's gaze met his. If you touch her heart, she will awaken. But her awakening could destroy this world. Lena frowned. Unless we can separate her consciousness from the physical structure. Soraya's eyes widened. You think you can unbind her? I can try, Lena said. But I'll need to reach the core. Aaron nodded. Then we're doing it. Part 6: The Heart of the House. The next day, Soraya and her sisters guided them through tunnels deep below the mansion. The walls pulsed with blue light, rhythmic, alive. Finally they reached the heart chamber. At its center floated a massive orb, glowing, pulsating with power. Energy veins ran through it like veins in flesh. Soraya whispered, "That is her heart, the last spark of her life." Lena began setting up her interface device. If I can connect to the neural network, maybe I can calm her. Aaron stood guard, scanning the shadows. Let's do this fast. As Lena began the process, the orb's light intensified. The room trembled. Voices, hundreds of them, screamed and whispered all at once. Lena shouted, "She's fighting back." Soraya and her sisters fell to their knees, singing softly in their ancient tongue, a lullaby. The voices grew softer, then suddenly surged again. Aaron grabbed Lena's shoulder. "Pull out." "No," Lena said, her eyes glowing with reflected light. "She's showing me something." A vision flashed, the mother cradling her daughters, whispering, "If they ever come again, protect each other. Don't let them suffer as I did." Lena's tears fell. "She doesn't want to hurt us. She's scared." Aaron shouted over the hum. "Then talk to her." Lena placed both hands on the orb. "You're not alone anymore. Your daughters live. Let them go. Let yourself go." The orb pulsed, once, twice, then shattered. A wave of light burst through the chamber, throwing everyone to the ground. Part 7: The Awakening. When Aaron opened his eyes, everything was silent. The house around them was fading, walls turning into dust, dissolving into air. Soraya stood, trembling, looking at her hands. "She's gone, she's finally gone." The other sisters wept quietly, tears that shimmered like liquid light. Lena smiled weakly. "She's free now." Soraya looked at her. "No. We are free, because of you." Aaron holstered his weapon. "Time to leave before this place collapses." As they walked toward the exit, the house continued to disintegrate, every wall, every beam returning to the dust of the planet. At the threshold, Soraya stopped. "Our time here ends, but our purpose doesn't." Aaron turned. "What will you do now?" Soraya smiled faintly. "Return to the stars. Tell your people, not all who shine mean harm." She reached out, touching his chest. A faint mark of light formed there, a symbol glowing softly. "A memory so you don't forget us." Then she and her sisters began to rise, their forms turning into light, merging with the sky. The last thing Aaron heard was Soraya's voice, soft and distant. "Thank you, humans, for believing in life again." Part 8: The Return. When they reached their ship, the valley was empty, silent except for the whispering wind. Lena looked back. "It's all gone. Like it never existed." Aaron touched the glowing mark on his chest. It existed, just not for everyone to see. Back at the Galactic Council, their story was met with disbelief. Few believed, most did not. The officials sealed the report under mythological encounters. But Lena and Aaron knew the truth. Sometimes the universe hides its miracles inside its fears. Epilogue: The signal from the stars. Months later, aboard the research vessel Odyssey, Lena watched the stars through her viewport. Suddenly, her console blinked. A signal, faint but repeating. A sequence of glowing pulses. Then a symbol. The same mark Soraya had left on Aaron's chest. Lena smiled through tears. They made it. Aaron's voice came through the calm. You see it too? Yes, she whispered. The daughters are home. Above them, in the darkness of space, 5 new stars glowed in perfect formation. Bright, alive, eternal. The legend of the House of Alien Daughters lived on. Not as a warning, but as a song of peace between 2 worlds that finally learned to understand each other. The end.